share. Every sip's a memory floating in the air. Raise a glass, let the good times roll. We're all here together, so on with the show. On Saturday night, trash paths unite. We're sipping on whiskey, it's a black flight. Troy's telling the stories, Laura's talking to chat. Our friends are all here, what you think about that? We're clinking our glasses and laughing a lot. Good times, good friends is what we all got. No troubles, no worries, just friends and a flight. Baker Drinks is live on this Saturday night. On Saturday night, trash paths unite. We're sipping on whiskey, it's a black flight. Troy's telling the stories, Laura's talking to chat. Our friends are all here, what you think about that? So here's to the nights with Troy and Laura's crew. Whiskey in our glasses and our hearts ring true. From the first sip to the last, we'll keep it tight. On Saturday night, trash paths unite. Yeah, on Saturday night, trash paths unite. Yeah, on Saturday night, trash paths unite.
Cheers, everyone. Happy Saturday. Thanks for being here. Hope you're all having a great weekend so far. We're drinking some Jack and Cokes, just a nice classic drink here, and it tastes delicious.
Except we went with single barrel, not old number 7.
Well, we don't have Old Eleven, so, we drink what we got. Okay, let's see who's in chat. Whiskey Wisdom, first on, making fun of my spelling error when I posted it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. What are friends for?
Exactly. Dave Vogel saying, Trash Pallets Unite on Saturday night. And more making fun of my spelling. Thank you. I fixed it. There's no R anymore. There's now an E, like it's supposed to be.
That was more like an R.
R. Yes, I think that was the point. Let's see. Torp is here. Cheers. Thanks for being here. Piper John. Lip Service Crew is here. Cheers. Vermont Niska.
What's up, Vermont?
Bourbon Hunter Lee is here. Cheers.
Excellent.
Douglas Papa. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being a patron.
Yes, that too. Appreciate it. Let's see. Rob, Shit Show Supervisor, is here. And all the names are correct tonight. I don't have to struggle with who are these people. Let's see. Mr. Mom 310, cheers. Show Me the Proof is here. Cheers to you. Whiskey Shaman is here. Mrs. Lori J. Dollar Bill. 4-Leaf Whiskey.
What's up, Stacy?
It was fun drinking whiskey with you last weekend. I probably shouldn't have drank all of it after the stream, but I did, and I don't know that I felt a little tipsy afterward.
She didn't feel great the next morning either. And let us know, did you get enough votes in your ambassadorship, whatever the thing we voted for?
Is it still going on?
Well, the deadline to vote,
second,
yeah,
right?
it was the second.
Let's see. I was going to say post it, but it's passed. Chris Jenkins is here. Cheers. Thanks for being here. Larry 3R, cheers to you. West Virginia Bourbon Guy.
What's up, Mike?
The Rye Guy is here. Can't believe something on Whiskey Wisdom actually worked tonight. Glad to hear it. Dave Renstrom is here. Cheers. Sugar Kitty is here. Says Whiskey Wisdom sent us. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Glad you all could make it.
Appreciate the handoff.
Yeah, I like bourbon a lot. Cheers to you. Tom Black. Hashtag not a roller coaster. It might come back. We might have to bring back another roller coaster because I kind of miss it now. It's fun to dance with the little guy while we're waiting, but
The roller coaster was the intro for the Trash Palette Challenges.
Oh yeah, we got to come up with something new.
We do owe a couple people a challenge. I don't know if we'll do them yet.
At some point.
We're taking a break from those right now.
CJP Bourbon, cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Randy Lalonde is here.
Hey, Randy.
We got Mike Brock, cheers.
Cheers, Mike.
Let's see. Peter White is here. Cheers to you.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for being here. It's a little you know, you did ask me if it's distracting with the window open, and it is because
You want me to close the blinds?
it's really bright. But I like the brightness. I guess it's just.
I'm
I just kinda
digging
wanna
this
look-
Jack and Coke.
I know.
With the Jack Single Barrel, the black label one, not the gold label. And just a little squirt of lemon juice in there.
It's a little nutty. A little
Pretty tasty.
delicious.
And it's Coke Zero, so
So it's that. Yep. Let's see. Who else is here? John Wade, cheers. Thanks for being here. Chip Idlet is here. Mr. Richie J, cheers to you. Going to open the Bourbon Hall Discord bar as a watch party. Well, have fun. Thank you. Let's
love
see.
it.
Straight Up Sips is here. Cheers. Haven't seen you guys in a while.
how did the shrimp boil turn out? I want to know.
I don't even know about the shrimp boil.
He posted it in the Signal chat.
Well, you know what? I don't pay attention.
His fancy yard. You commented on his yard.
Oh, okay. I did. Mark Gale, cheers. 143 bourbon. That was difficult to read numbers.
I see.
Cheers. Thanks for being here. Scotty is here. Cheers. Bourbon Kitty. Nice to see you.
I see Whiskey Wisdom gave me back the $20 that I gave him an hour ago.
There you go. Wilmington Piper. Cheers. Thanks for being here. Oh, good to know. I hope she did win. They extended it. More time to get her more votes. But now it's done, so hopefully she won. Whiskey Wisdom. Triple Decker Saturday night. Let's go. Well, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and veterans live stream after this over at Northwest Bourbon, first Saturday of every month.
Yeah. Mary Moreland is here. Cheers. Thanks for being here, Mary. We got Hillbilly Logic. Cheers. Did he change his name? Or has it always been Hillbilly Logic? I don't think that's Rick, isn't it?
Oh, that is Rick.
So it hasn't always been.
I thought that was like a bottle in the middle.
No, I don't think that's always been his name. Let's
that
see.
was the name of one of his blends, I believe.
Yep. Big Vic, cheers. Thanks for stopping
Vic.
in. Let's see. Who else do we have? Silly Yorkie Whiskey for me. Cheers. Thanks for being here. And I think we're getting close to saying hi to everyone.
Well, every time you get down there, it spreads out more.
Yeah, Gandy Road, thanks for the super chat. Must be Saturday night. Appreciate it. Josh Fritz, good evening. Cheers to you. JL, appreciate the super chat. Just drop it in to say cheers all. Second night of fireworks about to begin.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the super chat.
Okay, well, speaking of super chats, now we can go over stuff. I caught up.
Yeah. Well, before we go over stuff, I want to acknowledge a couple Venmos. Dave put in $20 in Venmo for the Bull Run pours. And then what does it say? You now have. I don't know how to read this. Where do they go? I pushed a button. It's all messed up now.
Well, fantastic.
Okay, Charles, you put in 10, Rye Guy. And Matt, Triple Decker Saturday night. Let's go, 20. Gotcha.
Okay, wonderful. Patrick Littledew is here. Cheers. I don't know that I've said your name before, if you've been here before. Welcome back.
Saw you
If
in
we-
the chat over at Whiskey Wisdom. Thanks for coming
Okay.
over.
Mark Gale. Hope I have better luck. You might.
I hope you do
never
too,
know.
buddy. Got CA Scotty for 15 on the Venmo.
Miracle Martinez. Cheers. Hope all are well and safe. Yes, that's pretty devastating down there in Texas.
Oh my God, the videos have been horrific.
Troy's been showing me videos all day, and it's crazy. I can't even imagine flash flooding at all, let alone to that extent. So,
Yeah.
insane. Dollar Bill, cheers. Thank you for the super chat. And JL, have a good night, all. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Enjoy them fireworks.
Let's see. Oh, Rick Moreland's got two.
Oh,
He's back. He's back on the Rick Moreland one. Okay. I don't know if I said hi to Rob Rhodes. I think I did, but if I didn't, hello again.
and Venmo from Rob Rhodes. Rob Franklin, Shit Show Supervisor, and a Venmo from Shaman. Thanks, guys. We got you down.
Okay, so now we can talk about it.
Now we can talk about it. Let's throw the little image up there. We'll let you know what your donations are going for. Those are 4 of our favorite bull runs. All cask strength. There's a 16-year American light whiskey finished in Pinot. That is the Nerds and Turds pick. Shelf Turds and Trev Wilson from the Bourbon Ranch. We've got the other 3 are local picks, local barrel club here around us. The Bungholes were involved in that. There's a 15-year American light whiskey finished in Cabernet, a 15-year American light whiskey finished in Sherry, and an 11-year bourbon finished in Madeira. And you can tell by the picture we've put a little bit of a dent in each of those, but like I said, they're our favorite bull runs, and we're going to share those with you guys tonight. So hopefully you enjoy it as much as we do.
Okay.
We had a little walk in and ask a question. Sorry about that. We do have a patron only giveaway too. You get sidetracked with stuff like that.
Yes, very easily.
The patron only wheel tonight was the 2XO, the Innkeeper blend, and the Tribute blend. So any patron of ours at any paid level gets entered on this wheel. Once you win, we take you off, give everybody a chance to win, then we start over. We haven't started over yet because people keep joining.
Which is awesome.
I love that. So thanks so much for that, guys. Douglas Papa just joined. Andy Road just upped his. So thank you guys both very much.
Yeah, and Wilmington Piper says that Pinot pick was amazing. Gandy Road says that Turds pick is amazing. Yes, it is amazing. These other ones are also amazing.
Equally amazing,
They're
guys.
just different because they're different finishes. But they're all really good. And they were picks. All of them are picks.
Yep.
So
all cask strength. They're really, really good. I'm happy to get those out to some lucky winner tonight.
Hold on just a second. I will be back.
All right. So Laura's going to step out. I'll entertain y'all for a minute, or try to anyways. So a couple weeks back, we did the old scorch and sip. Stole the idea straight up. Sips did that first. You guys all remember the story. Torup had donated us some hot sauces that his brother, the chef, had made. All fantastic. I lost that challenge. So I owe you guys all a punishment pour. Laura picked out this 99 espresso coffee for me to take a little shot of. Since she's gone, how about we just say I did it? Right? You guys are with me, right? Hope so. I'll just pour a little in the glass so it looks like I took it.
Are you cheating?
She's back. No, I took a shot.
You did not. I can hear you.
What?
I'm not deaf.
All right. So
Enjoy, Troy.
99 proof liqueur. I don't know that makes sense in my head. Espresso coffee. And I despise the taste of coffee. It poured thick for a 99 proofer too.
It's because it's a liqueur.
Ugh.
Syrupy.
And we're doing a blind tonight. She's just trying to destroy my palate. Anyways,
yes, I am.
I lost fair and square, if you can say that, after trying to blind guess samples after eating frickin' Reapers. Anyways, cheers, y'all. So good.
Is it coffee? So much coffee?
Yeah, that's foul.
Dave Renstrom says it's better. Gotta be better than 99 pickles. Try not to barf. Gandy Road also hates coffee. Yuck.
Yeah. I love the smell of coffee. I really do. Like
It smells amazing.
fresh brewed coffee, or even some of the the fancy coffees you get at like a coffee stand or something. I think they smell great. They do not taste anything like they smell.
Bourbon Baller Lee is here. He says 99 shots are foul.
Yes,
Yep, that's
yes
why
they
it's
are.
a punishment pour.
I'll probably still be tasting that coffee tomorrow. Not good. Not good at all. Anyways, we have a couple free giveaways tonight, too. Get us back on track here. I'm coughing that stuff up now.
It's got a very strong aroma as
It's,
well.
it's thick. It's sticking right to the back of my throat.
You feeling a little phlegmy over there?
It's like just hanging there.
Gross. Troy.
Coffee. Anyways, guys, free giveaway tonight. We're going to give away 2 of them. 4 2-ounce samples from our collection. Hopefully the winners have been liking those. I feel like we've been putting some pretty decent samples out there. Anyways, we got 2 more tonight. There's going to be a hashtag.
Oh, I haven't created one yet.
How about we do hashtag blind?
That's an easy one. I can
Nice
handle
and
that.
easy.
Blind. Probably
there's
can't
the
spell
coffee
it
burp.
right, but we will do hashtag blind.
You can do hashtag blind R.
Shut up. Shut up. Okay, we got both those on the screen now. People know what the giveaways are. Green chartreuse is 110 proof. That's a crazy high proof for a liqueur. Okay.
Yeah, Marshall, if you go back and watch the highlights of that live, you'll see that we suffered just as much as you did during your challenge.
I don't know. It was pretty enjoyable as well.
I mean, the sauces tasted great, but you drink whiskey after eating hot sauce. And
okay, it burns. It burns a lot.
It's a whole next level pain in your mouth.
Papa Yeezy is sipping on McCarthy's, getting into American single malt. Started with Westland. Well, both fantastic
McCarthy's
ones.
is a great
You
one.
must like peated stuff, I'm guessing, based on the brands. They're not all peated, but based on the 2 brands you're saying, they do have a lot of peated stuff. Fantastic, though.
I mean, I think McCarthy's might be the best one out there. We got the Oloroso sherry finished one.
It's pretty dang good.
Or no, the PX sherry finished one.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's PX.
Haven't drank it in
It's
a
PX
while.
sherry. It's phenomenal good. It's stupid good.
Scotty just bought the Lost Lantern McCarthy's.
Okay.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
They,
Bob Glass.
They do all kinds of different distilleries.
Cheers. Thanks for
Thanks,
being here.
Bob.
Okay. I think we should start with our blind.
Okay, so we're doing the blind a little different tonight. Your friend and ours, the Rye Guy, sent us a sample or 2.
A whole box.
They have a label on them, but he has blacked the label out, so we don't know what's in these. The intent was for us to do pour guesses. We're also going to do a blind. So we're going to draw these out of here one at a time. We're going to do 4 of them tonight. We're going to try them blind. We're going to try to guess the type of whiskey, whether it's finished or not. We're going to try to guess the proof. And there's a range on the proof. If we're plus or minus 5, we get a point. Plus or minus 3, we get 2 points. Plus or minus 1, we get 3 points. We're going to guess if it's craft or legacy. We're going to guess the price. So, Charles, you got to watch the whole time to verify the prices for us. And just
we could always Google, but
just to make it fun, I said plus or minus $5 is 2 points. Plus or minus $10 is 1 point. We're going to guess if they're age stated. Plus or minus 3, you'll get a point. Plus or minus 1, you get 2. And non-age state is 0. And we'll let you know what we think of them, that sort of thing. But we're going to take turns drawing one out, and we're just going to do these one at a time and hang out and chill and let you know what we think of them as we drink them.
I think I should pick first, since,
Women and children first.
I was
follow
thinking
the
because I
logic.
won last time.
Oh, okay.
You got the punishment. I
You're-
got to pick.
You're going there. You're going to rub salt in the wounds.
143 Bourbon says the McCarthy's PX Sherry may be the best single malt I've tried.
It is.
It's pretty dang good.
It is so legit good.
Gosh, I want this one, but I can't pull it out. I think the tape was taped to the box there.
That's what he said.
Oh, now it's taped shut too, guys. How am I supposed to get? I can't get into it.
Just hand it to me.
Okay, good idea.
You pick it. What is going on
I
here?
don't know. Winners pick first. That's the right guy. Whiskey Wisdom
What?
Trying to show you up, Troy, here. You only gave $20, so he's one-upping you here. Here's to the bakers describing this whiskey like it's a rom-com starring a barrel. Cheers, Laura and Troy. We all love you both.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It's probably that two-can cocktails.
Have not looked. It's still all taped up. I just took the tape off the top. I'm going to pour us each a healthy sample, and we'll get right to business.
Yeah, we were going to pour 4 at a time, but I figure since we have no idea what kind of whiskeys these are, it could be really confusing to the palate. We're just going to focus on 1 at a time.
Yeah, and we'll call this sample number 1. How about that?
Sample number, wow, Troy. Whoa, profound
That's
here.
profound, right? By the way, how was everybody's 4th of July, Independence Day, Treason Day if you're from the UK? We survived. Everyone's got all their fingers. We did not light off a single firework. We did not watch a single firework other than a few random ones in the distance.
Little bits.
We did a little work on the house in the morning. We grilled.
We did, for sure.
Well, you were out pulling weeds in the yard and in the garden. I was working on the siding project.
I was not doing work around on the house, though. You were
on the house, around the house. It's all good.
But thanks for giving me credit there.
Barbecued or grilled some brats for lunch, and then for dinner I cooked my very first ever tomahawk steaks.
And you know, I think Troy should have edited his picture because it did not do it justice. The picture,
I mean, that's a full-size broiler pan.
But they just don't look nearly as good as in the picture as they did in person.
They're about 2.5 pounds a piece.
Fantastic. Seriously, the best steak ever. And
then we just chilled.
And I ate like everyone's fat on their steak. I ate Troy's fat, I ate my daughter's fat.
It's like, oh, you're cutting that off?
I'm like, it's like butter. You got to eat it. How can you cut that off?
Yep. And then after that, we just went out and we got a little solo stove and we built a little fire and sat around and listened to music and drank some. We started drinking some long drinks, and then we had a couple seltzers and then some bush lattes. It was like a beer night.
Yeah, we had no whiskey at all.
All right. This is not smelling like a bourbon or a rye.
I've tasted it. It also does not taste like one. First Troy's pickle and now the fat. Okay, it's the best part of the steak. It's like eating butter. Who doesn't want to eat butter? When it's that melty, it just like dissolves. What is a bush latte? A bush light. A real fancy beer there.
They were 16 ounces. They were the man cans. They're pounders. So this is like smells a lot like pear juice. I'm guessing it's some kind of a malt.
It is extremely fruity on the palate as well. It's pretty dang good.
Oh,
Whiskey Uncensored is here. He says, Merca, fuck yeah. Well, I spelled it wrong, but I fixed it for him.
It's fuck. What's going on, Ben? I'm hoping you survived that week-old chicken wrap that we watched eat the other night.
You gotta have a strong stomach for something like that.
He said he wasn't worried so much about the chicken. It was more the lettuce.
That's usually what makes people sick. More people get sick from lettuce than they do chicken. Okay. This is fantastic. Thank you, the Rye Guy, for sending us these samples. First one, delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to guess anything correct? I'm not sure about that, but it tastes good. So I'm a little happy about that.
So, and then we get into that. So finished is going to be a secondary barrel, not aged in.
Yeah. Coming up with Making sure we're on the same page with the rules here.
Yep.
Rules.
And that's why you don't eat lettuce.
Period. I mean, it's always the romaine, I swear. They're always like, we gotta recall all these salads. There's E. coli going around all the
Lately,
time.
it's been the listeria.
Whatever. It's stuff that should not be on the lettuce is on the lettuce. And it's often on the lettuce. Because
Yeah.
nobody's scrubbing that off or cooking it. So it's just going to sit there and you're going to eat it and get sick. That doesn't sound pleasant at all. Troy is focused. Wilmington Piper. Shit on the lettuce. Exactly. That's what's going on. Okay. What else do we have going on? You got any stories, Troy?
Do I have a story? Let me think. Let me tell you about the time this dude did a battle against his wife. No. I'm still waiting to hear what everybody cooked and how their fourth went. It's been scrolling. They probably said.
No, not really. People ignored your question there.
Did they?
Nobody wants to tell you what they did. That was a brontosaurus steak. Yeah, it was
So he
very
was
good.
thinking beer and milk.
Yeah, that sounds really gross.
Yeah, no, bush latte, bush light. So back in the day, I was a broke college student, living on a fixed income.
He's talking like
as those things go.
not as like a 20-year-old, but like as a 40-year-old.
Late 30s.
Okay. I just want people to know where you're at here. We're not like 21-year-old Troy Baker.
No, but like, so I graduated high school. I joined the Navy. That was my first career. I did that
Thanks,
for 10
Chip.
years. I got out, and then I bounced around a couple jobs. I was an iron worker in Houston, Texas for a very short period of time. And then I started building and optimizing cellular networks for U.S. Cellular. And that was my career for about 12 years. Made a hell of a pile of money doing that. But then people got tired of seeing these cell towers everywhere and all that. So that dried up. And so I took a couple years off to... What do they call that? A gap year? I took a couple years.
I want a gap year. I'm at that point. I'm at that age. It's time for me to take a gap year.
Yeah, sure.
Troy, you can support the gap year.
Oh, is that who did the filet mignon in the cast iron skillet?
That is... where'd it go?
That's the shit show supervisor. That sounds pretty amazing too.
Yeah.
But anyways, I took a couple years off, traveled a bit, hung out at the local tavern, just some me time, I guess. And then I went back to school to be the nurse that I am. And while I was going to school, I had no real income. Just I was on an extended unemployment because I was a full-time student. And bush lattes were the drink of choice. You could get like a 30-pack of them for like $18. And I drank a lot of them, and so they're still very nostalgic to me. And on one of those nights when you're listening to music and having some fire therapy, it's good to have some bush lattes and listen to some 90s country music.
Oh my gosh. So that brings up another story. Johnny 5 says, fancy word for adult gap year is sabbatical.
There you go.
I need a sabbatical.
I knew there was a word. I had a
need a
2-year
sabbatical.
sabbatical where I just kind of traveled around and spent all my savings and went to Belize a couple times. And
Yeah, I met him after he spent all his savings.
I built it back up. It's fine.
Let's see. So him talking about his music. So we like to have sit around the fire during the summertime. And the playlist he turned on last night was like jams from Troy's 2022 or something. So we definitely had some strange nights sitting around the fire, I think, because it had a lot of like random like 90s country would suddenly go into the mix of songs. It'd be like reggae and then it'd be country, and I'm like, what is this playlist you're playing? It's awful. You gotta turn it off. And then it made a lot of sense. I'm like, oh, okay, I think I remember that year. We had a lot of fire time where you'd maybe have a few too many drinks and then go on this random, like, okay, we're going down this rabbit hole of some kind of random music, and it'd be blaring. Luckily, none of our neighbors have ever complained about how loud we are.
We're like singing these old 90s country songs at the top of our lungs. It's ridiculous.
I think that's when you tried to teach me to two-step. And then made fun of me because I don't know how to be led. White
girl can't dance.
I don't know how to be led. If I was just dancing by myself, I could do it. It was just, it's never been
I even
taught
switched
to me.
it around so she would lead. And
I didn't try that. But you stumble around and then you're like, why can't you follow me? I'm like, because you can't hardly stand up. So,
that's a gross exaggeration.
Is it?
Are you ready for sample 2?
I am. Should we go through sample 1 so we can see
what
how
do
we
you
feel
guys
about
think?
it?
Do you want us to do all 4 and then reveal, or do you want us to reveal each one as we go? You let us know.
I think we should reveal each one so
Well,
that I'm making my argument here.
It's not about us. It's
I'm making
about them.
I'm making my argument so that we can see who's leading.
Oh. So
you
you
know.
want to feel the pressure as we get deeper into this.
Yeah.
Wilmington Piper says as you go. Reveal each one.
There you go.
Okay. So we're going to peel the little label off of this. First of all, what did you say it was?
I thought it was an American single malt, not finished, 110 proof, $70, 5 years old, and I liked it.
Did you say it was craft or legacy?
I said craft.
Okay.
Because it's American single.
So I said malt, and then I put in parentheses Scotch with a question mark. I said it wasn't finished, 92 proof. I said if it's Scotch, it's legacy.
Well, our proof was very off on that. Maybe it's because it's the first one of the day.
I said 90 on the price, 15 years old, and yes, I like it a lot.
It is extremely fruity.
Did I win yet?
I think it was probably aged in a bourbon barrel because it has a lot of bourbon notes to it, or a new barrel.
Okay, so here's what it is. This is Crown Royal single malt, 90 proof. So I said malt.
Well, apparently I like it.
There's
There's a Crown Royal I like.
I said not finished. I said 90 proof, or I said 92 and it's 90.
So are you calling yours correct for malt and mine incorrect because I said American?
Well, you said American single malt specifically, and I said malt specifically.
And then you said Scotch.
With a question mark in parentheses. That's not an actual...
So that doesn't count?
No, that's not my actual guess. My actual guess was malt.
So you can be real vague. I could say corn and it's bourbon and it counts.
Well, we would have to let them decide that, but I think technically a corn whiskey is a bourbon. Dave gave us a bourbon that was 100% malted corn.
You see this? He's already cheating. It was $60.
$60, so I was way off on the price. I got 0 for that.
I got 1 because I was
Now,
10 off.
You guys let me know, is Crown Royal a legacy product? I feel like it is. You think Canadian whiskey, what do you think?
Sure.
That's the pinnacle of...
See, Scotty's saying an American single malt is a malt.
But it's not an American single malt, Scotty. It's
Canadian.
Canadian.
They're saying yes, legacy, so I got that wrong. I said
I missed the price. It's
missed
not
the
age
proof.
stated, I assume, Charles,
Probably not.
because it doesn't say on here.
Well, I'm giving myself 3 points.
Are you?
I am.
What are you giving your 3 points for?
I'm saying because I said malt,
Well,
and you're giving yourself malt, and not finished, and $70.
Whoa. It's not an American single malt, though. You specifically said American single malt.
You wrote Scotch in your box as well.
It's in parentheses with a question mark. That's like me just guessing myself.
If we
But-
both get it.
But in big bold letters right there, y'all, I say malt.
And then Scotch in the same box. So we both get a point, or we both don't get a point. Yeah, you think you just say whiskey, you get them all right. Those are wrong.
How bad does she want to win this?
Scott's totally on my side here.
She's totally
He's giving me the point and not you.
Both or none. You guys are awful.
Okay, we both got it. I'm at 3 points. You're at what, 4?
That's some bullshit
What'd you get?
right there.
4 or 5?
I got 5.
Okay.
I'm
So Troy's winning.
I'm picking this sample. Rinse out this glass. This is some bullshit.
Troy cheats. You gotta be on him. You gotta be on him.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what he's gonna try to pull.
I will just start putting my little notes to myself where I think it's something off to the side. You look at every one of these I've ever filled out, and I've got notes like that on it. Okay, label's covered still. Not looking at it. I'm just going to peel the little tape off the cap. And who would have known? I've never really liked a Crown Royal product.
It's way better than any of the other ones.
It's not bad. It's like a good mixer, but to drink it neat, it's very perfumey to me.
Oh, the normal Crown Royal.
Like, yeah.
I don't like that at all. But this
And-
is
and then any other-
extremely fruity. I like it.
Yeah, and then any other flavored stuff I've ever tried has been like just sickeningly sweet. So that Crown Royal single malt, that's like legit good. I thought that was a 15-year-old Scotch.
Well, I said it was 5 years old. I didn't think it was old, but it's really fruity, so it was surprising.
Yeah, really good. Thanks, Charles. That was a good sample. Yeah, so it's still on there. We're not cheating.
Not cheating. Yet. Not yet. Canada is part of North American continent, so it can count as American single malt.
We'll give her the point with an asterisk.
I love it, Troy.
Of course they're gonna go for you.
They're just smart. They know
Uh-huh.
what side to pick.
Oh, this one smells pretty weird too.
Huh. Which is fun because as he was filling these samples, he kept asking us, have you ever had this? Have you ever had this? So I don't think we've had anything that's in this box. So it'll be definitely all over the place.
I do not even know how to describe the smell of this one.
Couldn't tell you what it is off the nose. I have to taste it.
I mean, there might be like a very faint hint of like an Australian licorice. The Australian black licorice. It's kind of a little sweeter.
I don't think it tastes nearly as unique on... Did you spell water or
I have
alcohol?
no idea where that came from.
You know, I thought I splashed mine, but I definitely didn't splash that much and that far away.
Well, you were leaning over here for a minute. Did you just like throw a bunch of alcohol on my
Just
side?
like...
Because I know I didn't do that.
It might be water. It looks clear.
She's throwing alcohol on me. It smells like paper.
Top dog. Hello all. Cheers. At least this week. I'm in the same time zone with a picnic.
Yeah.
At a picnic with family.
And I'm using my Top Dog laser engraved binder and my Top Dog pen. Thanks, John. Those are awesome. Appreciate that. Guys, if you need any laser engraved products, hit up Top Dog.
Yeah. And Rob Rhodes, thank you for the super chat for the sticker in the bull run. And Top Dog says, let's keep the sticker collection going. Nice. Yeah, I don't even think we talked about the sticker tonight.
Yeah.
This isn't a new one, right? It's
So this is the
one we've done before.
This is the second time for this particular sticker and the last. After tonight, this sticker's gone forever. Next week will be a brand new sticker that I think you guys are going to like.
Well, we've got a couple. We got a
It's
couple
that
ones
one.
that are sitting on the counter here.
I mean,
But it'll be it's the Grouch and the
it's us,
and
basically.
the Trash Panda.
It's right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically us. Boy, I don't know about this one.
This is very sweet. Almost tastes a little burnt, if that makes any sense. Maybe burnt, sugary kind of thing. And then I just got dill on the nose, which I don't think it tastes like a rye. So
Yeah,
it's very confusing.
Every time I taste this, I'm getting something that's pulling me in a different direction.
But now I'm like stuck on dill on the nose. Are you getting dill on the nose now that I said that,
I,
Troy?
I would not confirm a single note you gave me at this point.
I'm serious.
Getting the whole chat against me.
No, I'm serious. It smells like dill.
I guess you should put down rye.
I don't think it tastes like a rye, though.
Maybe it's like a malted rye. Oh, lip service crew, absolutely, our pleasure. So yeah, we went out on a little date night on the 3rd.
Yeah, I've basically been off since the 2nd.
Yeah, you had the
I've got this long extended.
you had the 3rd off. I had to work.
I mean,
but
I went to work too, but I had it off.
You volunteered to go in for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
To give breaks and whatnot. I worked a full shift. Boo rye, that's a nice guess, Piper. Anyways, I got off work and got changed and drove Laura down to Vancouver, which is about 40 minutes for us south on I-5. And we hit up a little tiki bar called Wahoo Honey. It was recommended by one of our pharmacists at the hospital. We both really like that tiki style of drink, and the vibe you get in those places is super cool.
Well, this place in general was like extra unique because it had in the whole bar it only had 3 of them, but there was like a screen on the ceiling, a screen behind the bar, and then there was a screen that was just happened to be at the table we were sitting at because we were the first ones there, so I think they put us at that table. And so like the weather would change. It was like you're on a beach and the weather would change, and it'd be like suddenly it's raining and the screens would change to rain, and I feel like colder air would blow. And like a volcano erupted at one time. It was a very interesting place for the atmosphere, along with the drinks were really good too. Stay trashy. Well, thank you. Love it. Crafty in ICT. If I said that right.
Yeah. I don't know that we've said that name before. If we have, I apologize. If not, welcome to the show.
Yeah, you'll have to email us and we can send you a sticker.
Yeah. Our email's in the link to our videos, but we'll flash it up on the screen from time to time as well. But please email us. I'd love to get the sticker to you. For sure. And good luck. I hope you win.
It wasn't mirrors. It was like a screen, like a TV screen type of thing on the ceiling. So it was like if you looked up, it was like if you were on the beach, you see just the palm tree, the leaves of the palm tree, and the sky above it. That's what it looked like when you looked up. And then at ours, it was like you were sitting on the beach.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
like
saw the water.
It's like you're sitting right on the beach. It's right here beside us in the booth.
And then the other one was like a volcano,
Yep.
so you could see it when it erupted.
In the distance, we saw that. But it's playing like the luau music, real soft in the background and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, you feel the wind. The room gets cooler, and you hear the thunder. The lights all flash and strobe and whatnot. And then it's raining on your little window beside you, and up on the one on the roof. And it was super cool. They had it pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. But anyways, show the drinks that we got.
Yeah, so this one you took a picture of me. But there's our first 2 tiki drinks. I don't remember what they were called.
So I had the painkiller, which is in the
tall one.
The what kind of glass is
Highball.
that? Highball glass, yeah. Little bamboo straw there. And it was really good. It had like a cinnamon stick in there with it. Laura's, I believe, was called the Saturn.
It was like a gin cocktail, real bright, refreshing, not quite nearly the normal type of tiki stuff, but it was really good. And then later we got more drinks because you can't just have one, of course.
Yeah, mine was the one that's got the mint leaves in it. It's called the Navy Grog. And I don't remember what yours was called.
Was that the Missionary's Revenge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I had a few drinks. We didn't get a picture of the last one. I can't remember what the last one was. But mine was like, it's green because I think they blended mint and it had pineapple and it was very tropical tasting. It was really good. Very good. But it was a fun little date night we did. GT Mustang 09 says, haven't had Bull Run, be interested to try. Well, they've got some fantastic
Yeah, thanks for the
stuff.
super chat. I really hope you win.
Did you check Venmo? Did Silly Yorkie Venmo you?
I
And
haven't.
You didn't
I
call
haven't,
it out,
I haven't
Troy?
checked in a minute. Let me look.
Keith Glandon, cheers. Thanks for being here. Let's see. And also a super chat. Trash Master Flash. Let's see. Vermont Niska says hydrate. Yes, great thing to do. Everyone should hydrate.
Yorkie, if you sent a Venmo, I do not have it.
Yeah.
So check where you sent it.
May not have been to us. Hopefully you get it back.
I've
if
got
you did
Whiskey
send it.
Wisdom. I've got the Rye Guy. I've got Dave Vogelsang. I got C.A. Scotty. I got Shit Show Supervisor, and I've got Whiskey Shaman.
Or it could be delayed. I don't know. Danger Oh No is here. Cheers. Thanks for being here.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so
I'm.
you're still undecided? I
drank
drank all mine.
You want a little more of that one? I'm gonna have a little more.
It still smells like a pickle. But it doesn't taste like one.
I've like written something down and crossed it out. This one has me so confused. I got everything but the type.
Vermont says, I wouldn't drink Brooklyn tap water, but if that's what you drink, then drink up.
It's got that licorice note is still pretty there. But it's not like a strong black licorice. It's more like a very subtle, like that, like I said, the Australian black licorice. It's real sweet. It's kind of got a hint of that. So I think I've locked in my answer. Okay, I got it that time. Thank
Okay.
you, Yorkie. We got you down for 2.
Okay, so even though my nose is telling me it's rye and taking me down that road, I guessed bourbon. I think it's just a little funky, kind of crafty type thing. So I said it's not finished, and then I said it's 86 proof. I'm going real low there. It would drink really easy. I said craft, and then I said $60 because craft, you never know. Craft pricing is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it, I said yes and no. So I kind of like it, and then I kind of don't like it.
Okay, so I said it was a rye, and I said it was finished, although I didn't really pick up anything specific in there that told me it was finished. It's such a weird rye. It might be like a malted rye, but I don't know. I just said yes because. I had it at 90 proof. I said it was craft. I had it at $75, 5 years old. And do I like it? There's a question mark here.
I don't think I said it. I said it was 3 years old.
I don't dislike it.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Let's see what we're drinking.
And it's probably a rye, and I should have gone with that since I was getting dill and you're getting licorice and we're getting those notes, but it just comes across as not that.
Okay.
Are we really wrong?
So this is Crown Royal.
Oh my gosh.
It is the Bourbon Mash 80 proof.
So does bourbon count?
It's not a bourbon. It's Canadian. It's a corn whiskey, basically. So neither of us get the type. I don't get the finish because it's not finished.
Okay, I got a point there.
It's 80 proof.
Well, I said 86, so I don't even get that. I guessed 86 and it still was lower than that. I didn't think about going lower than 86.
I said craft, and we established on the last one that Crown Royal was legacy.
How much is this one?
And how old is it?
It probably doesn't say the age. Damn, should have said corn. Yeah,
I don't think I'm a fan of this one. It's weird.
I wouldn't buy it, even if it was like $30. I'd be like, there's things I like
So
about
it was
it, but there's.
$60.
I said 60, so I got 2 points.
Of course you did.
It probably doesn't have an age.
Is it got an age, Charles? Probably not.
Probably not. But yeah, I would definitely not buy that for $60. I think
No age statement. Okay.
it's just I don't know. It's just a little strange. There's like positives and negatives out of it, but it's just $60 is a lot for what's in this glass.
Yeah. It's really crafty. I mean,
Also doesn't taste like Crown Royal. That is crazy. There's probably only 2 Crown Royals in this box, and we grabbed 2 of them. We grabbed them both. JTS is cheaper and better. Yeah, I would prefer JTS Brown over this, and it's like $20. So I would definitely not buy it. But this one is very strange. It's
it's interesting. I'm glad I got to try it. It settles the FOMO for me.
Didn't have any, but it's settled now. We're good. We know we're not gonna buy any Crown Royal. Okay, I gotta pick the next one.
Yeah, and like I said, that weird licoricey note is just
I don't want that one.
lingering in my mouth.
I want a different one.
Why didn't you want that one?
Because I wanted a darker colored one. It was light colored
she's
like the
cheating.
first
She's
2, and I was like,
cheating.
I don't want a third crown.
Cheating.
Okay, let me rinse out my glass.
Pulled a sample and put it back because she saw the color.
I got nervous.
Wow. Now you guys know how she beats me.
I think you're still winning. What's your points at?
I got 5 points.
Oh, so you only got 1 point on that?
I got 0.
Oh, and I got 3, so I got 6 points.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
Of course you are, because they gave you the point for American single malt on a Canadian whiskey.
Well, you didn't say Canadian whiskey either.
I said malt.
Malt is in mine as well.
American single malt.
I better win by more than 1 point, so we can just settle this argument.
I don't know how you live with yourself.
Wow. Cutting deep. Getting called a sore loser.
American single malt.
So-
Sure, that Canadian whiskey fits that category perfectly.
So earlier, my daughter was cutting up some leftover steak because
smells good.
we had leftover steak. I know that sounds
Five
strange.
of us could not
but
eat
there
those
was
2 tomahawks.
it was a lot of steak, and she was cutting up what she wanted, and I said, "Don't cut yourself, don't cut me, don't stab me in the back," because I was standing kind of close to her, and Troy's like, "Oh, don't worry, she's the type of person that would stab you while looking at you." Like,
Lori,
well, thanks, Troy.
Yeah, Miss Lori J, we got your Venmo too. Thank you very much.
And I think Troy is the same way. I don't think he'd stab me in the back. I think
would
he'd
not.
do it right to my face.
I wouldn't stab you.
Well, I didn't. Figuratively, Troy. Figuratively.
Oh, this smells fantastic. I want to just, after those first 2.
Oh, yeah. We've taken a big step up. Aren't you glad I switched which one we grabbed?
I mean, if I'm happy you're cheating, sure.
Technically, Canada is part of North America. It is American.
She didn't say North American single malt. And I don't even know if it's a single malt.
It says single malt.
Okay, there you go. Definitely not an American single malt.
Troy would use a spoon as his weapon of choice. Maybe a piece of paper. You're gonna slice away.
Dave's the paper cut guy. Holy shit. Taking my breath away. That's fantastic.
It's very good. It's like
Oh my god.
spicy, though, like flavor-wise. Dessert, like a dessert that's got a lot of spiciness
It's
to it.
dark. Oh,
Um,
it's like a caramel bomb.
it's very sweet, very desserty, delicious. This one's gonna be hard to guess off of, to try to get it right.
On the heels of back-to-back Crown Royals.
I know. On the heels of that, we're gonna go way up, step way up. Wilmington Piper's guess and finished.
It's got some proof.
Got some proof, got some flavor, got a good mouthfeel. I mean, this whole
Oh man, that's
got the whole
fantastic.
package here. And I don't know if it's just that fantastic because it's that fantastic, or if it's coming off of that weird Crown Royal one. You both get blamed for the crown. It is very good, and it tastes very familiar. Okay, before I write down my answers, if I say legacy because I think it is something sourced from a legacy distillery, even if it's not
As long as we know the sourcing.
okay.
If you can confirm that it was sourced from a legacy, then you can say legacy.
Okay. Put some pressure here. Put some pressure.
Got Arthur from Artfully Bourbon here. Welcome. Cheers to you. You know, you missed a little bit here. We drank back-to-back Crown Royals, and somehow Laura got a point for saying American single malt on a Canadian whiskey, but, you know, that's how the chat works in her favor. Now we're drinking something fantastic, though.
Troy's going to be bringing this up for weeks. Weeks.
Possibly years.
Years.
I might clip it.
5 years from now, he'll be like, you remember that battle we did where you got a point for American single malt when it was a Canadian whiskey?
Yeah, Bourbon Note Ben's in the house. Welcome, Ben. I'll say it again. Laura got a point tonight for claiming American single malt on a Canadian whiskey because the chat loves Laura.
Just got out of the tub waiting for pizza to cook so I can eat in bed and pass out to a movie I've seen 1,000 times. That sounds like a fantastic Saturday night. Jen Clifton is here.
What's
as
up,
well.
Jen?
Cheers, Jen. Thanks for being here. Scotty is full on my side. Troy's saying generic grains and asking for points.
I said it was a malt.
Oh, I love it. For short next week.
I was technically correct and Laura was not. There you go. I'll tell you what, we've been doing this an hour. Let's give some whiskey away.
I think we should do that. For the hashtag blind, this is a free giveaway. You just have to be here and hang out with us and listen to us ramble and argue with each other. Because obviously that's how else would you want to spend a Saturday night? Okay, where are we at here? There it is. I got too much stuff on the screen.
So there are 43 entries. There's a little over 60 people watching right now. Hashtag blind if you want 8 ounces of our whiskey for free.
Yes, we did get your Venmo.
We did get it, Tracy, for sure. Thank you so much. We got you down for 2.
And
entries.
Old Fashioned Ways plus. I don't think I said hi to you either. I don't know how long you've been here.
What's going on, Doc?
And
How's your up, dog?
and Ben, I have to admit, I very much enjoyed your short going off of our day drinking short. It was hilarious.
Oh,
I enjoyed it. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a very funny short. You should watch it for sure.
I liked today's short? Chilling by the pool?
I probably didn't see it.
Well, you saw the picture of him and his wife chilling by the pool yesterday.
I did, and I was jealous because it looked awesome. Stan, thank you for the super chat. Make sure to
thanks so
hit the
much.
thumbs up. Appreciate it. Leah Glandon. Cheers. Thanks for being here.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I think Keith is upping his chances, potentially.
Perfectly fine. It's allowed.
It is allowed.
As long as you're here.
It's encouraged.
Bring all your friends. I've got lots of accounts. We got so many accounts. I'd enter them all. Okay. So, I'm going to spin now. Is that all right with you, Troy?
Yep.
Okay, we're up to 50 entries, so people got in on the last minute there. And we have a winner. Show me the proof.
Show me the proof.
Are you still
Are
here?
you still here?
I beat you to it. I
You
said
did.
it quicker than you.
And then I echoed it a little slower because I get accused of talking slow often.
I don't think you do anymore.
Mostly
though.
by Torup.
He has admitted that you have sped up your talking. You are no longer the slow talker.
It's all editing. I still talk slow. I just cut the pauses out.
Speed him up. He's at a 1.5 speed where I'm at normal speed.
And honestly, you talk pretty slow in our videos as well. I cut a lot out of you as well.
I say a lot of ums.
Show me the proof. Are you still here? Gotta be here to win.
Oh, Ryan S. says, that was disrespectful. Paused on my name at the end. Well, you know what? If
It's looking like we're gonna spin again.
Old Fashioned Ways says he's here, well, where is he? Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Never mind.
Amazing, I never win. All right.
Well, congratulations. Glad you could win. We do have another free giveaway to give out tonight. It'll be in whenever we get to it. Hour-ish.
It's gonna be like hashtag American single malt is not from Canada.
That is too long, Troy.
How about hashtag battle?
Okay. Hashtag battle. With an R? Am I supposed to put an R at the end? Okay. Battle.
All right, so she's gonna drop that put it on the screen there, and you can start putting them in the chat, and we'll collect those. Hashtag America's awesome, but that does not get you entered there, Orlando. This is a great pour.
It is very good. I've got my answers. Do you already have yours written down, or you?
Well, I'm gonna sip a little more and maybe change something.
Okay, that's fine. I can keep sipping. I might change an answer. I'll probably change it for the worse. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, that's too long, Troy. Somebody clip that. If I had the button, it would have been, that's what she said.
Yeah, be a good one. I don't think we're quick enough to notice it all the
I
time.
think Ben is so on top of that.
We're pretty slow when it comes to that kind of things. Ion Man, Pen Man. Well, cheers to you.
Yeah, and you're brand new here. Haven't seen you before, but let me tell you, Laura just got a point.
Oh, Jesus, Troy. Yeah, hashtag Battle of the Bakers. Yes, this is like
for
full
claiming
on
American single
battle.
malt on a Canadian malt.
Full battle here. We're gonna have to get the boxing gloves out. You never know what's gonna happen.
And it just so happens she's winning by a point.
Oh, Troy.
Yeah, oh Troy.
Oh, Troy.
All right, so I said bourbon.
I said bourbon.
I said not finished.
I said yes, finished.
I said 110 proof.
115.
Legacy.
Legacy.
$110.
I said 90.
12 years.
9.
And do I like it? I said love.
I said yes, I like it.
Let's see what we're drinking.
I was thinking it tasted like the Penelope marshmallow toast.
You're so right, Charles. It's not that she has a better palate. She has a better agent.
Better press agent.
Oh, Jesus. We're both wrong.
Really?
Really, really.
Okay.
Now, I tell you what, I have passed by these bottles for like years.
Well, it's fantastic. So, what is it?
So, this is Bone Snapper Straight Rye Whiskey.
What's a rye?
The Boot Clapper. This is a Dusty Dan pick. 120.2 proof.
120?
Yep. So we get no points.
Oh
for
gosh,
bourbon.
I'm 0.2 off for getting a point.
I get
No
a point
points.
for not finished.
It's not finished?
It says doesn't say it's finished.
Dang.
Straight rye whiskey.
Okay.
So do we know where it was sourced from? I'm guessing it's 95.5 MGP. We'll let Charles answer that. I've watched you both for a long time. Just decided, go back up.
Okay, Troy. Here you
Just
go.
decided to join the chat. I always have enjoyed your content. Well,
Well,
thank
thank
you for
you.
joining us. That's so awesome.
I appreciate it. We like more people in
And,
chat.
and yeah, Arthur,
Makes it more
she
fun.
definitely invented the North American single malt. That's how everybody's justifying giving her that point.
Stop. And I just want you to know I'm 0.2 off of getting a point on proof, but I'm not giving it to myself.
Well, you're not within the agreed upon.
But I'm not arguing with it. I'm just saying I'm
Well,
accepting
there's no
that
argument to have.
I'm 0.2 off.
Okay. Anybody know where Bone Snapper is sourced from? I think it's a 95.5 MGP rye.
Gosh, I'm just not getting rye.
And Bone Snapper is
I guess that spiciness that
it's
I
backbone,
thought.
right?
So it should be backbone is like MGP stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and do we have an age? Because I feel like the Bone Snappers were like 10 plus.
He said $70. So
Distilled in Lawrenceburg, so that
do we
tracks.
have an age? Does it have an age on it?
Yeah, it's MGP, so we get legacy. Is there an age on it, Charles? Because I feel like the Bone Snappers were like 10.
60 months.
So it's 5.
Dang.
5. I was off. You were off.
I said 9. I was closer. I was still off, but he said $70, so we were both off on the price.
So I got
too.
2 points.
I got 1 point. So we're tied again.
Look at that.
Tied going into the last one.
There's hope, y'all. We might have to do a 5th. They're gonna be tied and have to do.
This one's really good. And yeah, we've seen him at Total Wine before.
I have walked past this bottle so
Lots of
many
times.
times.
It's a
I mean,
really bland
not the
label.
pick. This is a pick,
It's a very bland label.
but it's got the stats. Like the Bone Snappers we've walked past have been 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So freaking good though.
Gosh, but it's got that like cinnamon where I was thinking it was like that marshmallow toast.
Except for their Irish. They're killer and certainly not MGP.
I didn't know they had Irish.
Okay, is it my pick or your pick? I think it's my pick. Because you like double.
It's yours.
You
'cause
double
I
dipped on
picked
that
a dark one.
Yeah, you double dipped on that one. And keep in mind, guys, we're tied, and I had to drink coffee liqueur to start this blind off.
Yeah, but that was well before we started.
It was not long enough. I still burp up
Chip
coffee.
says I have a bone snapper aged 24 months.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
that's young. I think the only bone snappers we've seen were like 10 years old and so I just thought that they all were old, but I guess not. I thought that was their branding of their older whiskeys. Bone Snapper Rye Shelfer is only 24 to 30 months. Okay, well, I guess maybe I haven't seen that
It might have
specific
been
one.
it might have been a single barrel pick from Total Wine that we see though.
Probably. That makes more sense for it being 10
Okay.
years old.
Label is still covered up.
Can't see anything. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I was thinking Old Bones.
So we've got some old dragon bones, and I know the old in the nomenclature definitely
Now I gotta Google it
establishes them as
so I
being
can see a
older.
picture. Bone Snapper Rye. No, it was a Bone Snapper. That label looked like that, but it's Old Bones. Again, same thing, made by the same people, but it's Old Bones. That's the 10 years old.
Okay, so Scotty's going to hook us up with the Backbone Irish. Sourced from an undisclosed Irish distillery, then aged in new charred American oak. So good. Can't wait to try it, buddy.
I think old in the name means 10 years or more. Yeah.
Okay, I think
So now we
I think
know.
we took
Now
a
we know.
step backward in color. This is a little lighter. Not as light as the Crown Royals.
Might need the lighter though.
Smells really good. Bourbon Hunter Lee, question mark.
Yeah, I don't know if popping a cherry in my mouth right before I go for
you
this.
should start drinking that right now.
It was the best idea, but I wanted a snack. I wanted a snack.
A little snack attack.
It smells really sweet. Like almost disturbingly sweet.
I think the cherry has affected you, and I'm quite happy about that.
Okay, well, cheers.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's pretty sweet. Works there. Yeah, Doc, I'm happy to hear that everyone's safe in your family. We talked about it earlier on here. We'd been watching some videos. Scary, scary stuff happening.
Yeah, it was. I don't know how many videos Troy sent me or showed me.
No, not popping cherries. Laura's eating cherries.
Exactly. But did you all see Bourbon Hunter's super chats? Let's go through our super chats.
Bourbon Hunter
He
Lee,
sent
we got.
for the sticker, that one. Did he send more? Oh, and he sent, since I won 2 times last week, respin if I win this week. I don't remember seeing either of those.
I remember seeing. I don't know that, like, you
I didn't
flashed
see that
it up,
one.
and I did
Maybe
not
I
see
saw
the
that
respin.
one.
We did see that first one. Apologize, Lee. We will definitely do that. Very generous of you, by the way.
Yeah, I did not see it, so thanks for calling it out, because you know what? It's easy to miss things when we're multitasking. So thanks for calling it out.
Yeah.
If we ever miss
Eric Gunderson
saying
in the
hi,
house. Cheers,
or
Eric.
If we ever miss saying hi to you guys, or don't have you on the wheel at the end, or something like that, let us know, because you know we're human. We do it all by hand here. We're not real fancy with the technology stuff. We just do what we can simply.
And by we, she means me. And I definitely...
You do the live stream?
No, like all of the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, I was talking the live streams though.
Okay.
It's usually me. So if I might miss it.
She runs the show.
Okay, old fashioned ways plus. Samples sound super interesting, plus need a sticker.
All right, we got you down for the sticker, buddy.
And Ryan S., I don't think I said hi to you yet either. Cheers, thanks for being here. And Eric Gunderson is here. Patrick Littledew, I think I may have...
We said his
Yeah,
name.
but notice they're the good Rainier cherries.
Oh, they are,
They
yeah.
are only around for a very short period of time. So when we see them, we have to get
Oh,
them.
man, clip it.
Or even if it's the wrong wheel. Yeah, that could happen too. You never know. Can't help it. I'm not perfect.
Matt's passing out there.
Will Dave Vogelsing call me if I win? I don't know that you'll wake up if he calls you.
I bet he doesn't.
Let's see if I get this one right. This one is so incredibly sweet. It's like butterscotch, maybe more like a toffee, like a peanut brittle with like more syrup on it. Sweeter than a peanut brittle, if that makes any sense at all.
Are you saying
that's my note?
Are you saying it's nutty?
Yes,
Because I don't think I get nutty on this one.
I do. But it's like the toffee nuttiness. It's not. If you were to eat those toffee covered nuts or the peanut brittle, or where it's mostly the sweet flavor you're tasting, but there's a nuttiness in there, it's like that. Chukar cherries that are Rainier.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I just know that these are really good.
Mm-hmm.
And we
We
typically
pit them before
get,
the show so that I can just eat them without spitting.
we typically will get some people selling them roadside for about a month this time of year.
Especially if we head east.
And we just got to go to Lexington.
Well,
They're in the bend in the road there.
But if we start going up to like Randall,
out towards Yakima, you get a lot more people selling them roadside.
There's a lot of roadside people then.
But they're usually around for about a month and then they're gone.
And that's it. That's all you get.
And we like them a lot. They're really good.
We had a bag of cherries waiting to get into Rainier National Park. Finished the whole bag before we got into the park. That's hilarious. That's from Wilmington Piper. They're just really good. And they just don't last long. The ones I get in the Midwest not as good as what you're munching on. Yeah, they grow a lot of cherries
they
around
grow
here.
them right here in Washington, so we're pretty fortunate with some of the produce.
I feed the birds with our cherry trees because they just eat them. I've never had a single cherry from our tree. I'd have to have like a 30-foot ladder to get to them, but the birds eat them and they drop the seeds all over, and then I have cherry trees growing all over the place. But I don't get any of the cherries. They don't look good, though, the ones that I'm growing.
Yeah, I mean, I would say aside from like Southern California, we probably have some of the best produce around. I've not had like...
We have a lot of fruit.
Yeah, I've not had like Florida fruit other than some oranges that were shipped over here. Like mass-produced oranges type of thing, but...
Did we get a snack from Dennis?
A snack?
So he says, did y'all get the snack I sent? I don't remember getting a snack.
Ultra dark chocolate Rainier cherries. Now that looks amazing. That's the chucker cherries.
Okay, Rainier cherries covered in chocolate and vanilla. That does sound pretty good, Scotty.
So, I'm confused.
I don't know that we got a snack. So. Okay. I gotta come up with answers here, Troy.
Yorkie lives in a produce desert. Minnesota's the sweet corn. Okay.
Do you have apple orchards?
Hey, we've got probably 5 apple trees in our yard.
We have 3 apple trees in our yard, Troy.
You'd have to point them out to me because I think all those little dwarf trees you plant out there all have little round green fruit on them.
We have Asian pears.
Okay.
Regular pears.
Okay.
Plums.
I don't think I've ever seen a plum.
We ate them last year, and then it killed the tree, and then it died.
So we had plums.
We have a dead tree out there. We've got cherries. We've got almonds, nectarines, peaches,
mulberry,
persimmon. 2 of those. I think that's it.
I know we've got Cosmic Crisp apple.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the big tree is. We got this tree that's like old. It's covered in moss. Gets about 50,000 apples on it every year, and we've never eaten a single apple off of it.
I have eaten some. They're actually pretty good. They're tart. It's a real tart apple. It's not green because it's got reddish on it. It's like green with a blush to it, but I don't know what the kind is, but they're pretty tart.
Last year I didn't have to pick any of them up out of the yard because the deer came and ate them all. In years past, I go out there with my pitching wedge and I just kind of launch them over the edge. Because we live...
It's pretty
like,
fun.
It's like right on the edge of a big drop-off.
It is pretty fun to golf swing the apples.
You just can't
into
swing
the woods.
real hard because they'll
explode
like
onto you.
explode and you're wearing apple juice. So it teaches you to swing easy. Okay, you got type yet on this one?
I think so. Okay. I think I've got my answers.
I think I got mine too. And I drank all that sample as well. Pretty good stuff.
Make an apple martini with that shit. I think I'm going to make applesauce this year.
So tonight, like literally as the stream was starting, Laura made a crisp. She went out to our garden. She picked some strawberries, some raspberries, and some blueberries, and put them all in the little glass baking dish. It was like an oatmeal crust on top. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I smelled it cooking, and I have not been able to try it yet.
I literally pulled it out of the oven right before we walked in here. So it was like, teaser, we don't actually get to eat this. We are going to go to a live stream.
Laura's daughter probably ate half of it already.
She said she didn't want anything.
Oh, okay. So as soon as this ends, I get to go have some of that. And the blueberries are like just full on coming on strong right now. Raspberries are amazing. I think the strawberries are winding down.
No, they're like between. So they had their first bit. Now they're reblooming and growing. They're just not ripe right now. They'll be ripe again. So snack for after party. Exactly. We will be eating that crisp while between our show and Mark's show, or before he pulls us up on stage. We'll be like eating in the backstage. Be like, don't pull us up yet. We're eating.
So I think we're tied right now, right? 7-7?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so it's coming down to this, y'all.
Well, I guess we better just reveal it and see how we did. Get the berries before the squatches.
I said bourbon.
I said bourbon.
I said not finished.
I said not finished.
110 proof.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you said 10? She said 10 proof.
No, I didn't write my number.
No. Hold on.
Troy, I haven't answered it. I haven't finished.
She said 10 proof.
You were talking to me, and I stopped writing.
10 proof.
I wanted 108.
Oh,
just hadn't finished
you
writing
cannot
it.
write it down after I said my proof.
No, because it's different. It's not even the same number as you.
Oh, my God. Here we go, y'all. She said 10 proof.
What was tonight's cocktail? We just had a Jack and Coke today.
It's a Jack single barrel and a little squeeze of lemon juice in
And it
there
was delicious.
with some Coke Zero.
So I said it was craft.
I said legacy.
There we go. We got something different. I said it was $50.
I said 80.
I said it was 4 years old.
I said 7.
And I said I liked it.
I like it. She did say 10 proof.
I did not. 108. I just
10
hadn't finished
proof.
writing. You talk to me and I get distracted.
Oh no, that's bullshit.
We were talking about fruit, my trees.
Yeah, what did Matt say on his stream? Get fucked.
Ouch, Troy.
Get fucked. You said 10 proof.
Stop. It's probably like 120. That face is not a happy face right there.
Now, I mean, I should have known this was coming at some point. Rye Guy has like been showing us this bottle for like a month.
I don't know.
So this is Flatboat, Spirit of the River, Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 125 proof.
Oh my God. I was right. It was
non-chill filtered. So I got bourbon.
I got bourbon.
Not finished. Nothing on the proof. Do we know? Do they make it themselves or is it sourced?
Silly Yorkie says her husband distracts her all the time too.
Oh,
Turns out it is 10 proof.
She was not distracted. She wrote 10. And then when she looked at it, she's like, oh shit, I wrote 10. And
I forgot a number.
And I had to show you before she corrected it.
I was still wrong, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, you cheated and then that's called karma.
I didn't actually think it was 10 proof. Look at that. Bro, get fucked. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Flatboat is Barton's.
So it is legacy.
Is it? Do we count Barton's as legacy?
Barton is 100% legacy. They owned by Sazerac.
So is half of the world. Okay. How much
Troy,
does it cost?
you suck.
How much does it cost? Did you say you said?
Of course you vote Laura gets a point for 10. She got a point for American single malt on a Canadian whiskey.
Okay.
There you go. Barton is legacy.
Okay, how
Thank
much
you.
did it cost? That's the important thing. What's this? I've never seen this bottle.
And is there an age?
I love that he's been showing us that. He's not been showing us that. He's been showing you that bottle.
Well, no one tells you to go to bed when we're all backstage hanging out. Having a great time, by the way.
Spirit of the river.
Ben, that's a great point. Guys, DMC, prescription bourbon. He's such a great guy. He's getting closer and closer to 1,000 subs. Everybody, if you have not subscribed to prescription bourbon, please do so. Because he could sure use the support. He had the video this week of the comparison between the old Fitzgerald 7-year bottled in bond and the old Granddad 7-year 100 proofer. I won't give you any spoilers, but it was a good video. You should check that out and subscribe to him while you're at it.
I don't know. Long-aged high rye bourbon from Jim Beam. That's why I was getting nuttiness. It's Jim Beam. I was thinking it was Jim Beam, but I said craft.
Yep, you sure did. No age though.
Well, it's all over the place. I don't know what.
So I feel like the bottle he showed us was like in a little what's the Rock Hill Farms or
So it's not tall.
I could be totally wrong. We're backstage. We're drunk.
I don't know.
Rye Guy's probably on some Discord somewhere right now. Does anybody have the flatboat in their possession, and what did they pay for it, and is it age stated?
Here's what the rag guy says. Barton Juice, $55, no age
Okay.
statement. So I got 2 points for the price. What? He's the one that sent it to us. He said the price.
What's your total there?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 points for that one. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points total. What'd you get, Troy?
Well, I got 10, but my points were legit. I got 10 legit points. Because I said malt whiskey on a malt whiskey and not
You got the point
and
for
not
that.
American single malt on a Canadian whiskey.
You got the point for that, Troy.
That's some bullshit.
So Flatboat is Liquor Barn's house brand. So it's like the all the ones from Total Wine that we see all the time.
And I did say I liked it.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like it.
there's DMC right there. Another point for Laura. Of course it was another point for Laura.
So I win by 1 point.
With an asterisk. I'm not drinking a punishment pour for this win. You did not earn this.
I didn't lose though either.
I feel like we're at a tie and we should do another sample.
Well, let's do another sample. We've
You
got time.
You guys want to see another sample?
We've got time.
Who thinks we're tied and we should do a tiebreaker?
An American single malt
Exactly.
at 10.
American single malt at 10 proof.
I think we can do another one.
I'll even let you pick it.
Laura trounced Troy 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I was going to peel off the label.
Don't peel the label. See, she's already trying to cheat, guys. Tiebreaker. There you go. They're rescinding your point.
They're not rescinding it. They're just making me feel better.
They're not trying to make me feel better. They love you. She picked a nice dark one.
I just want you to know. I wrote. It says I win on here.
It don't matter if you wrote it down there. It's in parentheses.
Troy, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Double secret probation. Hashtag North American single malts.
North American single malt at 10 proof.
10 proof. Oh boy. Is it all Crown Royal Canadians?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she called it an American single malt and got a point.
Stop.
This
Stop.
is some straight
My
up bullshit.
cheeks hurt, Troy. My cheeks hurt.
Oh, this,
Well, this
you
one
picked,
smells good.
You picked a pretty
I
good
picked a
smelling
good
one.
That should be an extra point for me picking a good one.
How cool was it of the Rye Guy to send us an entire box of these samples that we could do this with? If you're a patron of ours or a channel member, we're gonna do our next. So we batch film our pour guesses, and we're going to draw them all from this box on the next filming. So
And by batch filming, we do like 3 each. Or
yeah,
something.
so
Maybe 2.
we do between 2 and 4. I'm guessing we're gonna do like 3. But Rye Guy, thank you so much. The samples have been, well, a couple of them have been questionable, but the other 3 have all been pretty good so far.
This one's really good too. Dave, since I will not win the super chat, I'm sipping on Bourbon Van Bull Run 15-year pick. We had that one, didn't we?
Laura wins in the handicap match, tagging Lisa in at the right set.
Go Lisa! Go Lisa!
Oh, man.
Gosh, I feel like she came in the other day on a non-live stream.
Troy is a sore loser. Thanks, Tracy. Did I really lose, though, when you guys gave her credit for bogus answers?
He's pretty fly for a Rye Guy, for sure. Exactly. Ryan S.
Man, this is hot.
And
hot as
Silly
fuck.
Yorkie, yes, you can send them if you want to. We already have 2 of them, so we can add to it.
What are we doing?
Quarterly tasting. She's
Oh,
wondering
yeah,
if
yeah.
she can send something.
Yeah,
we already have 2 bottles, so we can
We're
start
going to do
collecting.
8 total again. We've already got 2 in our possession. Lots of people have said they want to donate. I haven't made the announcement yet, but if you want to make sure you get a bottle in, then you can feel free to send it anytime.
Ooh,
This is hot.
that's a really good mouthfeel. It is oily, very oily. Very high proof, I would guess, as well.
Charles, I sleep soundly every night, regardless.
That man can snore. He can sleep.
That proof. Whew.
Troy, happy wife, happy life. That's how he lives. He pretends he's tough and fights for the win here, but then when he gets off the screen, he's like, oh, you did so good. Good job, you won. Don't you, Troy?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. See? Dennis, you didn't hear what tonight's cocktail was. I've been sipping on Bird Dog Blackberry Old Fashioned. That sounds interesting.
Okay, so tonight's cocktail.
It's just a Jack and Coke.
Yeah, so it's not your standard Jack and Coke, though. It's not Old Number 7. It's the Black Label Single Barrel. And it was a pick from Bevmo. And then I used Coke Zero, and I put a little squeeze of lime juice in it. It's pretty tasty. And I did it over a large ice instead of like ice cubes. So the dilution is a lot slower.
Art Gale says it worked for me. Yes, dear also works. Yes, dear.
So the problem with more bottles, Tracy, is I don't think I can fit more than 8 in the box that I ship out. So I would have to go to a larger box, which would cost a lot more money probably to ship.
And we do 1 ounce samples already, so we
And
wouldn't be
yeah,
able to
there's
get more.
I mean we can talk about it in the Patreon. I don't know. I think 8's just a good number. Do you want to drink more than 8 ounces of whiskey in your blind tasting?
And especially how you did it last time in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, you came in late and caught up.
Maker's Mark and Coke Zero tonight with some cocoa bitters and cherry syrup. That sounds delicious, Andretzky.
So Andretzky, FYI, I sent a couple samples of the East Side bourbon out. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom is absolutely in love with it. I told him it's probably not available anymore. I don't know how many of those you were able to find, but I told him it was like on closeout. But anyways, the East Side bourbon from Burnside Distillery in Portland, Oregon. Fantastic. Let's see, who is texting? Mark Gale. No, we have not done the hazmat blind yet. It's right over there in that box of blinds. We will get to it though.
Ryan S. is not having a cocktail, just a Rio Neat for dessert.
That's a dessert pour
that
for sure.
That is definitely a dessert pour. We haven't had it in a while, but whenever Troy goes to the base, is that what it's called?
Class 6.
Class 6 is just sitting on the shelf. None of those people are wanting that bottle.
Yeah, the Rio's sitting on the shelf. The Penelope Estate 9 years sitting on the shelf. All of the Bardstown you want. They've got Disco 10. They've got Silver Oak. They've got Amroot. They've got all of the Origins.
I didn't even know that, what was the Angel's Envy finished in Añejo or something. Didn't even know that was a thing. It was expensive, so we have not bought it. Mm-hmm. But it's been crazy going.
So there's still some East Side out there. Matt, if you're still present, maybe we can get you one. Speak up, let us know. I am mildly confused with this pour.
I'm going all over the place.
Yeah, the Estate 9 year is pretty good. We personally bought the Estate 10 year. It's a 3 grain instead of a 4 grain, which I think is pretty unique for Penelope. We like it a lot.
It's not a Navy base that we're going to, right?
It's Fort Vancouver, which is a...
Is it even really a base?
It used to be an Army base, like in the 1800s. It's decommissioned. It's like a tourist destination, but they've still got a Class 6 there with the Navy, or not Navy Exchange, the Exchange store. And they've got a small but very decent liquor section.
Eric Gunderson, pouring up the Westward Baker's Pick. Pretty sure it's more than 10 proof.
It's, I mean, probably like 117 added to the 10.
Something like that.
It's so good, though. I'm happy you got those, Eric. They're really, really good. And for anybody interested in like Pour Decision picks, I'm not sure the exact timing, but the Cedar Ridge blend is coming out soon. It's a 2-barrel blend.
Have they announced that yet?
It has been bottled.
But I mean, did they announce that it's happening?
Are
we spoiling?
We're not spoiling, I don't
think. Spoiler.
Just bottle killed the Rye 3 Private Reserve Store pick. Nice. But yeah, Cedar Ridge Pour Decisions blend pick is coming out pretty soon. Like I said, it's been bottled. I think it's getting shipped to Longhorn, and then there'll be an announcement, and that'll be available for everybody. I think we're going to be working. You guys saw Kenny Miller from Distillarium last week with us. We're going to be working with Kenny to do a Distillarium pick. I believe probably the cask strength Triticale.
Probably.
And there's some other
try it still.
Yeah, there's some other stuff in the works. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too much yet, but there's a potential collaboration with Northwest Bourbon coming down the road. I'll let him announce that when he's ready to. Are you done? You ready?
Mm-hmm. I'm just snacking now. It, I went back and forth on a lot of things.
Yeah. Okay, what do you got for type?
So at first I said it was light whiskey, but I switched it to a bourbon.
It's definitely a bourbon. Well, I wouldn't say definitely a bourbon, but I definitely wrote bourbon.
I switched to that. And I said, no, it's not finished.
I said no, not finished.
I said 132 proof.
I said 130.
Okay. I said it's legacy.
Legacy.
$80.
$100.
8 years old.
9 years old.
And then I said yes and no for I liking it.
I said yes.
Because I do like the flavor, but dang, is it high proof, and there's only so much of that I can handle.
Well, let's see if we broke this tie.
we could be very wrong. I'm going to be mad if it's a light whiskey. It better not be a light whiskey since I crossed that out. Am I going to be mad? No?
I think we both did pretty well here. So this is Backbone Bourbon.
Okay.
This is Sticky Icky Dusty Dan Pick. 129.6 proof. So I got bourbon unfinished.
129.6. So I'm 3.6 off. So you got more points there.
It is, I believe this is also MGP. Correct me if I am wrong. And I don't know the price. I'm guessing it was a lot less than $100.
Yeah, we got to know the price. Hopefully I get a point
And
for
I
that.
don't, and I don't believe it was age stated.
I'm going to have to... Hopefully he's still here.
I believe he's still here. Charles is hanging around. And Sticky Icky was anybody that was patrons of Hello Again Whiskey Friends, World's Worst Bourbon Channel, Dusty Dan, Driftin' Drams. There may have been another channel involved there. She's Googling it.
We'll
So,
see.
60, 56 months MGP.
So I was 5 years old. I would be I'd get 1 point for plus or minus 3. Or $60.
$60.
So I'm off on the
Yes.
$60.
We both missed the price.
And I missed the age
And we
too.
missed the age, yeah. So I got 3, 4, 5. I got 6 points on that.
I got 4. So there you go, Troy. You beat me by 1.
By 2.
By 1.
I'm not giving you the point for Canadian whiskey.
You beat me by 1.
I beat you by 2. But you know what?
Only because we had to keep going because you would not accept that you lost.
We'll just call it a tie with an asterisk. How about that? Hopefully everybody was entertained by that.
I had a good time.
I did too, even though you cheated.
You cheated.
How did I cheat?
You always cheat.
How did I cheat?
You're always
Name one
cheating.
thing that I did that was sus.
Please don't say that.
Name one thing that I did that was questionable.
Sus. You beat Laura too. Lisa by 1. It doesn't matter. A win is a win. You won. So there
Because
you
you
go.
can't name anything
So
that
am I
did.
doing punishment today or am I doing punishment next week?
What does everybody want? Do we want to see Laura do a punishment today, or do we want to see Laura do a punishment next week?
You guys can decide.
I'm pretty okay with next week. I think she's had a lot to drink, and she's probably gonna.
I mean, I'm not going to bed for a couple hours. I got plenty of time to hydrate.
Yeah.
Hydrate. Punishment is a malt. Today, says Dollar Bill. So, 1 vote for today. Troy do a punishment. 1 vote for Troy. 1 vote for next week.
I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna grab the mystery box. She can pull something out, and we'll both do a shot. How about that?
We got, most people are saying next week.
Are they?
Yeah.
We'll do one next week, too.
Troy, hope you enjoy the couch. We get 99 root beer.
That's hardly a punishment.
That sounds better than
I think
Jerk 99 coffee.
I think I should drink that, and you should drink the coffee one.
No. Is there another little glass?
I don't. Where did the
You're
shot
gonna have
glass
to.
go?
I might have washed it. It might be in the drawer.
Oh, you took it away?
Well, I washed it. It's probably in the drawer out there.
I'll
run out there.
grab it.
Go run out
I
there.
didn't know you were doing dishes during the live stream.
Not today.
No, I just took a shot out of it.
You
Tonight.
got it right here.
All right.
But there's only one.
Yeah, you do a shot, I'll do a shot.
Okay. You first.
No, you first. You lost.
You first.
You lost. You first. I'm doing a shot.
It smells like coffee and root beer.
Smells like root beer?
And coffee. There's a lot of coffee still in there. Are you sure you emptied this cup?
Doc just sent me a picture of a new punishment pour. It is a mezcal. It is Gusano Rojo, and it's got the worm in the bottom. Let me show that to y'all.
I think this wouldn't be so much of a punishment, but it did have coffee still in it. So it was like I tasted root beer and then I got coffee.
It actually smells pretty good.
Well, the coffee was not a good... They didn't go well together.
It don't taste good. It tastes like...
It tastes like sugary... It tastes like root beer syrup with some proof to it.
If you were to put some root beer in a pan
And concentrate
on
it.
the oven and like reduce it down to a syrup, that's what that tasted like. Not bad. Just very thick.
Pretty good for a punishment pour, though,
Yeah.
I would say. Best punishment pour I've ever taken. So now we got free stuff to give away.
Yeah, we're going to give away some whiskey. Then we're going to do the patron. And then we're going to do the wheel. And then we're all going to go...
We've still got an hour.
Oh, we got an hour. So
we can do it backstage.
We'll do a hangout for a little while. And then we'll go over to Mark from Northwest Bourbon's Veterans Stream.
Torp says, gotta go, have fun, stay safe, don't drive, freaks. I love it. Exactly.
Torp, thanks for hanging out
Don't
with us
drive.
tonight.
Don't drink and drive. Stay home if you're drinking.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Okay, so I'm seeing a couple people putting in hashtag battle. We got Tim Dorn, Rick Moreland, Pizza Warlord. So I think that's probably been long enough. Let's spin the wheel.
Holy moly, you did not hesitate.
Well, I had it on the screen for a
fraction.
little while. I had it on the screen. People got in. There was a few people that got in. Eric
Gunderson, and I know he's here. He just posted.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Eric.
Enjoy the box of samples. Okay, so let me remove that from the screen and I will start creating wheels. How's that sound, Troy?
Yeah, so the patron wheel, you'll add Douglas Papa.
Douglas Papa.
Now, Gandy, I feel like he's already won, but he just...
I was thinking I
upped
should
his-
add him.
Yeah, he just
since
upped,
he
so we'll
upped.
add
It's
him.
like a new member. Okay.
Rigged. I love it.
Please forward to Chris Jenkins. We can do that.
Oh, we can do that. Very generous of you, Eric.
Okay, so we will add Douglas Papa. I probably spelled it wrong. And Gandy. And this is for the patron giveaway. This is 2XO that we're giving away tonight.
Yeah, Innkeeper's Blend and Tribute Blend. 2 ounces of each.
Okay, so let's see who's gonna win that tonight.
And guys, patrons at any paid level. I mean, we start patron at $1 a month.
Speaking of that, I think Darren may be a $1 patron, right?
Darren Crafton.
So congratulations. Enjoy your samples.
And we have it so you can pay for a year and get a discount. So I think it's like $10 for a year.
Exactly. And then I will start working on the other one, but that'll take me a while. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you my phone so you can see, you can get all the Venmos. And what we do is she'll put the wheel together, then we'll put it on the screen and let you guys see it. And if anybody feels like they should be on there but they're not, you let us know and we will investigate and remedy.
because, I miss things. It happens.
So it starts right there with the triple decker.
Okay. So, what else do we have to talk about?
And while she's doing that, I'm going to pour a little bit more of my favorite whiskey of the night, which I think was this Bone Snapper rye whiskey.
That we thought was a
boot,
bourbon.
The Boot Clapper. Yeah, we thought this was a bourbon. You still got a little in your glass, so I won't pour you
I
anymore.
don't need any more whiskey. I'm good.
But I'm going to hook myself up with some of this. Charles, again, thank you so much for the samples. I really enjoyed both backbones. I liked the flatboat. I liked the Crown Royal single malt. The Crown Royal bourbon mash, I think, is going to be a pass for me if I ever see that in the wild.
Yeah, I think so as well. We got a couple more super chats. 143 Bourbon says enjoyed your live, and Ryan S says cheers everyone. Well,
thanks so
you.
much, guys. We got
Appreciate
you
it.
down on the wheel for the Bull Run picks.
We will.
And I tell you what, these Bull Run picks are phenomenal. And I ain't saying that just because we're giving them out. I think they're truly legit good. They're whiskeys that I would repurchase if they were still available.
Well, it started out with we bought one of them, right?
Well, we've been to Bull Run a few times. We did a hangout there with Phil and Julie from the Bourbon Van twice. One time was for their 5-Sip Friday. We did with them. And then another time was during their barrel release, their pick release. Then we were there with C.A. Scotty. We've been there by ourselves. Bull Run's just one of those places that if you're in Portland, you got to hit up.
And they have lots of good stuff to try, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Even if you don't buy anything, there's plenty of good stuff to try.
And everyone always says Bull Run is an NDP, but they do sell their own whiskey.
To an extent.
Their American single malts are all distilled in-house. They have two 1,800-gallon pot stills that they distill their single malts on. And their single malts are pretty darn good. We had a 9-year-old Madeira finished American single malt from them that we loved. It's gone now, sadly.
And they don't have it at their place anymore either.
Yeah. But as far as like American light whiskeys go, they probably got the deal of the century when they bought all them barrels.
Because they have so much.
It's all like hyper aged. They finish it well. And it's super cheap. I mean, their bottles are like $55, $65. Cask strength, finished American light whiskeys.
Good stuff. And it's cheap, which helps.
Yeah, the price is amazing. But yeah, we're happy to share these with y'all. Oh, now I get rye.
Now that you know it's rye, it's...
No, it's aired out a bit. Taste that.
Is this the one that I was... No, it's not the one I was smelling dill on.
No, this is the Bone Snapper that we both said was a bourbon.
I can convince myself either way. It's not real herbally. A lot of times I get a lot of mint, and like I can convince myself it's there, but it's not.
I'm not a fan of minty or dilly ryes, which is a lot of...
I don't mind the mint. I don't really want the dill, though.
So if it's like a sweet mint, I can handle it for a little while. I'm not going to drink a lot of it. I'm not going to drink back-to-back pours of it.
Yeah.
But something like this, where it's like very bourbony as a rye, and as proofy as is, I could probably hit this 2 or 3 times in a night.
Yeah. Exactly. What are the odds you picked the 2 Crown Royal samples and the 2 Dusty Dan picks? You need to buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, we seem to grab things randomly like that are the same thing.
Yeah, so you're saying there were only 2 Crown Royal picks and only 2 Dusty Dan picks?
It sounds like it.
Thanks for the clue.
I don't know that that's going to help me at all because I have no idea. I know he asked several times, like, have you had this? And I was like, no. And then he said, oh, it's going in the box. But I can't remember what any of those things were.
Yeah. So Andretzi's got 2 bottles of the Bull Run 17-year Pinot finish. Now, are those cask strength or did they proof them down? We've got a proof down version.
It's probably what they have at the distillery.
But the cask strength,
I feel like
the
they
pick
had
is so much better.
I feel like the last time we were there, they had a 17-year cask strength at the distillery.
I think we've got a 16-year right over here somewhere. Let me look.
Scotty's not a fan of grassy or dill. A wintergreen in the background is okay, but if it's in your face, mint, no. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel as well. I definitely don't like grassy, though.
Yeah, so we've got a 16-year, but it's only 95.94 proof.
Oh, yeah, that's one of their standard shelfer ones.
Yeah, this is a standard shelfer one. The 16-year that's in the blind tonight is from Nerds and Turds, and that's closer to 130, I believe.
And it was finished for like a whole year.
Yeah.
Crazy. $48, says Andretsky. Yeah, really good price. So I got the wheel up. I'm going to bring it up so people can see, make sure that we got everyone. We don't want to miss anyone. So yeah, it's hard to read like that, but I will go through people. Whiskey Wisdom, Rye Guy, Dave V, Scotty, Rob F, Whiskey Shaman, Tracy Siliorki, Mrs. Lori J, Whiskey Wisdom, Gandy Road, JL, Mark Gale, Dollar Bill, Bourbon Hunter, Bob Glass, Whiskey Wisdom, Chip Idlet, Bourbon Hunter, Rob Rhodes, Top Dog, Crafty, NICT, GT Mustang, Keith Glandon, Stan Sabic, Old Fashioned Ways, Chris Jenkins, Whiskey Wisdom, 143 Bourbon, and Ryan S. I will give it a few minutes, make sure I didn't miss anybody before I spin it.
If you super chatted or Venmo'd and you did not see your name on there, let us know. Because we will correct that.
Whiskey Nose is here. Cheers,
What's
Marty.
going on, Marty?
I'll add that to my list. So many Green River picks right now. I didn't even know they had a rye. Eric Gunderson, I thought your entry was for Chris Jenkins.
No. He gave his free win to Chris
Oh,
Jenkins.
he said it on here too. Do you want it for you? Oh, one for Chris and one for you. Oh, I did. I skimmed. See? That's why we ask. Where is it? Chris Jenkins. One for him and one for Chris.
There you go. We're fixing that, Eric. Thanks for the heads up.
There you go. See, I just got to read the whole thing, not just skim. That's why we ask. I'm a skimmer. Okay.
Next time I'm at the store, we'll look for their Dennis Trish. Also excited for the Benchmark Rye.
Gosh, that sounds crazy as well. Like, why are they coming out with a cheap rye like that? They already had pretty cheap rye. Do they not think that their current rye is cheap enough? They got to go step down to benchmark
So
level?
Green River is the only rye you've gotten spearmint instead of wintergreen. I mean, I don't like. I guess I can distinguish between a couple mints. Like I get sweet mint on some of them.
Now I got to try all the mints to find out what's spearmint, what's wintergreen, and what's sweet mint.
I think wintergreen has more of a bite. Spearmint is like your standard mint.
I don't know. I don't.
Like mint.
I don't chew a lot of gum.
Mint chewing gum is mostly spearmint, but like wintergreen is like the lifesavers, the hard ones, and that bites pretty hard.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try all my mints so I can
And
tell
then
them
and then
apart
there's
more.
also peppermint,
Yeah, I never get that.
and then again the sweet mint.
Okay, I shuffled 3 times because I always shuffle 3 times, and now I'm gonna spin. Are you ready to spin?
I mean, you're gonna spin it whether I'm ready
Yep,
or not.
okay,
It's,
good
you
to
didn't even
know.
let me finish.
Yeah, you were starting to spiel. We were going.
Jesus.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Whiskey wisdom. Well, congratulations, Matt. You
I
definitely
spent like $100.
you
tonight.
definitely deserve it with the ridiculous amount that you super chatted. So thank you for the super chats. Thank you, everyone. Why are we small? Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Let me create a hangout space for us
Yeah.
for the next
So-
hour until Mark goes live.
So it's 8:03 p.m. on the West Coast. We're going to drop a link for a quick hangout. We're going to hang out for about 50 minutes, and then we're probably going to take a quick potty break, and we're going to head over to Mark from Northwest Bourbon for the veteran live stream. Guys, we say this every first Saturday of every month. If you've not watched the veteran live stream with Mark from Northwest Bourbon, you're missing out. He puts in such an effort. He finds videos of Medal of Honor winners from every major conflict
There's a
that the
lot
U.S. has been involved in, and it's the actual Medal of Honor winner telling their story. Sometimes you get tears in your eyes. It's amazing. Please check out Mark from Northwest Bourbon's veteran live stream. We're gonna go backstage. We're gonna hang out, but literally in 50 minutes, we're gonna end the hangout, and we're gonna go check out Mark's stream, and we encourage you to join us.
Yeah, and I put the link in chat. I also put the link in the description of our video in case you miss it and we are no longer live and you can't find the link. It's in the description of the video. So we are going to end this live stream. And
before you click go, Canadian Chris, yes, 100%. Those Christmas, you fold open the book and it's got all the different Lifesaver flavors in it. Staple in our household as well. That was very nostalgic of you. Thank you very much. Ben, Whiskey Uncensored, if you don't like Mark's veteran stream, you hate freedom. Could not agree more. Not at home, so can't make it. Have fun. That's cool, Warlord. Mark, have a great night as well. Laura's going to drop the link. She's going to pin it.
already did.
It's going to be in the description, so if you come in late, you can join us backstage. Guys, we love you.
Congrats on your win tonight, Laura. No one can take that from you. I love it. Anyway, we'll see you again next week. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for being here.
Love you.